Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com, and welcome to the update for Tuesday, January 29th, 2019. Got a free pick coming up in just a moment. First, a quick note, if you've never tried DocSports.com, if you've never been a member, it's a great way to give it a try if you just want to give it that trial run. And all you got to do is click on the link below this video and get yourself set up for a free $60 account, which you can use those free $60 on any of my daily packages or anybody else for that matter over at DocSports.com. Again, it all starts by clicking on the link below the video. Get set up for the free $60 account. Give DocSports.com a try if you've yet to become a member. So what's going on for us? Well, we've got a 65% NBA winning run, up about $3,200 going right now. And we've got NBA, college basketball, NHL, all going on Tuesday and all available at DocSports.com on Tuesday morning. 65% NBA run, and we've got a big 7-star play going in Tuesday's NBA. 7-star main event. We are 5-1, 83% with our 7-star and 6-star plays in the NBA in the month of January. We'll look to go to 6-1 with those, and in fact, going even back further with all sports, our 7-star and 6-star plays run is now at 71% against the spread and up over $4,000 for those wagering just $100 per unit. So don't miss out. It'll be available Tuesday morning. NBA 7-star main event Tuesday night. I'd like to go to 6-1 in the month of January with these plays. As I mentioned, I passed yesterday over at DocSports.com in college basketball. We had the free pick winner here with the Duke Blue Devils. We also passed in the NHL first night back, but we're back in action at all sports on Tuesday. So grab the 7-star main event in the NBA and check out a 2 for Tuesday in college basketball. Got 2 plays, including a shocker going on in Tuesday college hardwood action. And we're right back in action in the NHL now. And we're just having a tremendous season in the NHL, up 42 stars as we speak and as we head into the post-All-Star portion of the season. So that's all available Tuesday morning over at DocSports.com. You don't want to miss those 7-star plays. We swept the weekend with 7-star basketball plays, and we look to win again here on Tuesday. We'll get to our free college basketball play for Tuesday in just a second. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, we're going to have a different Super Bowl prop play for you just about each and every day this week, leading right up to Sunday. And today, we're going to take a look at Rob Gronkowski's receptions, which is 4.5. The under is what we're going, and it's basically even money. Rob Gronkowski under 4.5 receptions. You might remember we played against Gronk in the AFC title game under 48.5 receiving yards, and if not for D Ford lining up in the neutral zone, we cashed that ticket. Unfortunately, D Ford didn't check down the line. He lines up in the neutral zone, and instead of KC getting that interception, game over. We cash both with the Chiefs and also under 48.5 yards with Gronk. We end up on the losing side. He had 2 more grabs after that play, after that penalty was called. But I also mentioned when we were talking about that Super Bowl prop that Gronkowski had 25, 24, 0, and 21 yards receiving in his previous 4 games leading up to the AFC Championship game. And check this out. Before the 6-reception game against KC, Gronk had 1 reception, 2, 0, and 2 receptions in his previous 4 games, and he's had 3 receptions or less in 8 of his last 10 games. He's also gone over 4 receptions in just 3 out of 14 games played on the season. So, listen, you're looking at 4.5. The Rams, the defense of the Rams, is one of the best in the league when it comes to defending tight ends. I think you're going to see Gronk finish under 4.5 receptions in Super Bowl 53. And that's what we're going to play here for tonight, for Tuesday's prop play. Under 4.5 receptions for Rob Gronkowski. We'll have another one for Wednesday with our next video. Let's get to Tuesday's college basketball free play. We look to stay red hot with these free picks. Wisconsin's at Nebraska. Huskers laying 2 as we cut this video. And going to recommend Nebraska in this one minus the bucket. Listen, it's getting close to now or never time for the Cornhuskers. And I think they're in trouble long term, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But I do think they get the win and the cover, basically a win-you-cover situation almost here against Wisconsin. Did not come out and did not fare well against Ohio State last time out. They lost Isaac Copeland in the game against the Buckeyes. He's out for the rest of the year, has a knee injury. I do expect James Palmer Jr. and the rest of the team to be able to pick up the slack for this one game. But moving forward, I think Nebraska is going to suffer and be in trouble because they just don't have any depth. I mean, there's no bench for this basketball team. As I've said before, when we've played against Nebraska or on Nebraska this season, we've talked about the fact that they've got a top 15 starting five. Well, one of those players, one of their best, just got removed with the injury to Isaac Copeland. We also said they got one of the shallowest benches that we've seen from a Power 5 conference in a long, long time. So long term, we think this Isaac Copeland loss is going to really hurt the Huskers and their chances. But in this particular game, first game out without him in the lineup from start to finish, from opening tip till final buzzer, I think they'll be able to pick up the slack. Now, obviously, if the whistles are blowing and they're not keeping the whistles in check, then you got a situation where Nebraska could be in trouble if they get into foul trouble. I don't think that's going to happen tonight. I think this is one of those situations where one of your top 2 or 3 players is gone, everybody picks up the slack, and then maybe fades after winning this particular game. So free pick for tonight, for Tuesday, is Nebraska minus the couple of points over Wisconsin. Again, 7-star main event highlights Tuesday's packages over at DocSports.com. 7-star main events, 71% winning run, up over $4,000 if you're a $100 bettor. Swept this past weekend in basketball with 6- and 7-star plays. 7-star and 6-star NBA, 5-1 in January. NBA in itself, 65% up, $3,200 for $100 per unit bettors, going all the way back to January 2nd. So grab the NBA 7-star on Tuesday. Grab the 2 college basketball plays and the NHL. And that's what we got going. Big 4 plays, including that 7-star play in the NBA for Tuesday's card. All right, listen, if you like the videos, be sure to click on that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. We appreciate those who have done so thus far. I'll be right back here Wednesday morning by 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific. We'll have our next Super Bowl prop and free pick at that time. Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Let's put Tuesday in the win column. We'll talk to you Wednesday.